All reactions are on Patreon, or if you want your copy of My Adventures with Superman, Two Lane Bird, then press the button I when timer zero. Obviously, Lois and her dad. So I'm gonna try and type this. Say it's gonna be a yes middle ambush. Trying to. I hope this guy's not hyper paranoid because he really should know what he's talking about to at least a degree. Not to say he should be right, but he should have reasonable. Ooh. Okay, see, that's a better reason to be extra paranoid. Extra paranoid. A little paranoia for his type of character always works, but there's that, and then there's just being constantly on edge. A nut job. Oh no. Obviously, they're not going to be able to talk before whatever happens because that's how it goes. But are we going to see the money? Yeah, money thing. $300,000. You are overpaying on some of this stuff. Bad. Ivor, I assume you bought the limo, the suit. You ain't. God, that just does not even remotely sound like a kid doing the acting there. And if it is, that's a strange sounding child. hard. On. I do love Clark Kent as a giant dork. I mean, that's already. Does he have the watch yet? I don't think so. Diagon Ellie? Alright, you're doing some pretty grade A trailing right now, Lois. Like, if you brought this level of game every time you were trying to sneak around, you'd have it. You'd have that Pulitzer. Lois? He screwed up or somebody else? After I just got done praising your stealth skill. Right. No, it's not. You're on the run. None of your shit's classified right now. At least not from your end. Yeah. They always make those things look much lighter than they are. Like I would accept it if they had a tool or if they had a tool or something at least. Nothing. Clark, it's too late for me to start shipping. It's too late. I love you and Lois together too much. Don't start. You're gonna break my heart. So you prepared something, right? Evidently not. Jimmy shouldn't be this dumb. It'd be one thing if he prepared something and then they blindsided him, but I get the impression he just didn't ask any questions at all. Oh, Colder. I had sympathy for him as far as the situation went until he said that. I don't begrudge anyone being in that rough situation. I wouldn't say he obviously independent of what he was actually working on. Let's say it was any job that where he had to go all over the world. I don't begrudge anyone that. It's rough. He could have had tried to build the better relationship with her. I generally like this concern in the DC universe, but it only really works for me after some big inciting incident would get people to be less trusting of the Justice League. Uh, Superman is not Spider Man. We don't need to have everyone hate him constantly. Yeah, a little bit of immigrant rhetoric right there. Oh, hey, why do you have the brain? A mini. Oh, how you doing, toy man? Are we gonna do the thing where you're the baddie, or are you not gonna be the baddie in this world? Is your son gonna be a baddie? Okay. Such fair. Wait. I mean, I'd at least be on his side that he needs a better safe house than your boyfriend's apartment. Like that's just not logical from his perspective. Obviously, it's Superman's apartment, but he doesn't know that. I still can't figure out if I broke. I like you're different. I think a part of it's because he's so young, he behaves a little strangely. That's the toy man for you. I wonder if he hasn't had his supervillain origin moment yet. If why he's kind of still pretty darn timid. I mean, I'm fine if they get away, but it's really a bad look for Deathstroke if he loses right now outright, especially with backup. There you go. Okay, they got help. That's fine. Yeah. Deathstroke's a top 10 DC fighter, like in terms of just being a normal. He's got the regenerating, uh, but basically a normal human, but top 10 in that camp. Like seeing him get bodied by someone who's not been established to be anything superhuman or special in basic combat, pretty darn lame. I still kind of hate that, but that was a sting. That was a sting. There's context to this. It's not that bad. He's gonna make the call because he's feeling more alone. Like something's gonna happen where he's feeling cut off from Lois in a second here too, huh? Hold it. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go make the phone call thingy, whatever that is, that communication transmission device. Yeah, I hate this trope. The character overhearing a conversation and missing that very last moment. I can hate it. On the communication device. Great. Hey. Okay. I do not think that you should feel this estranged from Jimmy right now. Like, I think you at least deserve. You should at least be feeling like you need an explanation from him right now, because you know he's really your friend. I should say this about Lois too, but again, timelines of relationship. Kid has to be kidnapped. No way. What? Boy Man Bear. Yeah. Uh, you deserve that. Yeah. He has to be kidnapped, right? I don't know precisely by who, because I don't think it would be Waller. Feeling like I was correct about the character that we've been led to believe reason content God actually Supergirl. Based on timing here. Wonder if that means there is no Zod in this world or whatever we're gonna do with that. That was a really solid episode. But yeah, there's I think that the way that they kind of made Superman feel alone was a little contrived. People are eating out of Lex's hands a little too easily. That culture of fear he's creating. Fine if they use an inciting incident, a genuine, to make it work. But go that this back and forth of Metropolis loves Superman, now it hates Superman from a few words, not good. You need something. You need him to legitimately screw up, fail to save people in a like a building falling down, something, and I can get on board. In Justice League Unlimited, the other dimension, and being evil, the president, Lex Luthor. That makes it work. That plausibly makes other people, reasonable people, turn against again. Much a reputation, trust, regardless. But we've already been shown that Metropolis hard or trust Superman with the Godzilla battle last. So seeing one little speech and a little bit of look, stuff got destroyed by Lex, not good. Not at this. Again, not Spider. Spider-Man, a big part of his story, how much he struggled with New York, like not usually